Just thought I'd do a quick video on the tilt fridge slide that I'm sort of constructing. It's a bit of a bit of a mock-up at the moment. I'm not quite finished it, but it's the basis for the construction is there. So I've just got a King's fridge slide that I bought second hand. Luckily enough, I paid only $50 for it. It's a bit wide. I'm gonna take this piece out of the middle here. I've got the welding and grinding capabilities of just cutting that out and then moving that over to match it. I don't care about the fridge slide really, because I don't use a big fridge. It's only 35 litre or something, I think. So yeah, so it's a bit wide, but I'll fix that. So that's phase 2 maybe. But so what I've got here is I've got yeah, just the fridge slide, and then I've got some pine. This is all scrap stuff, by the way, that I just happen to have left over from the building of the drawers. So just some pine, and that just runs, as you can see, runs across from side to side. That's just to keep these two areas here and here. That's just to keep them in line, and I've just got them screwed to the pine. And then underneath this aluminium channel, I've got piano hinge in here, just from Bunnings. It cost me 12 bucks, and it was like, I don't know, 800 mil. And I just chopped it with a grinder, and that's just screwed up into the pine from underneath. And then it's also screwed down into the ply on the top of the drawer system, and that's plenty strong enough. I've got a couple of nice big screws in either of these sort of stronger spots, and I've just got screws in there and holds it in place. So it's worth noting that I've put some weight on this slide and this tilt mechanism, and it's sturdy enough. Like, you know, you wouldn't stand on it, but I've had, you know, at least I would think 20 kilos tilted on it, and then I've pushed on it. So I've had it full of food or drink, really, bottles of water. I reckon 20 odd kilos. I've never weighed it, but anyway, it's strong enough. You get the point. So, and how this works is simply just, you just undo the two blue tabs like you would the slide, and then you just pull it out. And as you're pulling it out, it just starts to tilt, and then you just pull it all the way out, and then it just slowly, tilts down. It'd be nice if it went a bit quicker, but you know, and if you put some pressure on it, you can actually get the struts to come out a bit quicker. But for the purpose of this, so how this works is I've just got two gas struts on the inside, so they're just with some brackets to the floor. Again, I mean, you know, I might do something a bit different, but at this stage it seems to be strong enough. And then on the back here, well, that's definitely going to be changed. I don't like the way that angle is, but that was just put together for the weekend. I was going away for the long weekend and just wanted something in there, but I changed that up. But these struts here are actually, they're struts off the tailgate of a Ford Raptor, or yeah, the Ford, I can't think what they're called. Anyway, the Raptors, whatever they are. And they're just tailgate struts I bought off eBay for about 30 bucks. And again, I just mounted them to the floor, and I've just mounted them to the pine at the back there. They sit nicely tucked up underneath the slide. The thickness of the ply and the distance between the actual slide and that piece there gives you a fair distance, and that sits on up there sits underneath the bottom of the fridge quite nicely. So it's all tucked away. And that just pivots there on that, you know, on that piano hinge. And as I suggested, you can wrench on that pretty hard, and she's not going anywhere. So, you know, you can make it as strong as you want inside there, and I'm going to probably strengthen up a little bit. But and there, so my fridge is obviously one that you lift up from the top there, like that. So now I can actually see what's in there. and you can see the actual tilt that it's on. So there's not a lot of engineering in this. It's just plain common sense, you know, and just so those struts too. So the ones that they're like a reverse top. They're not like the ones you'd put on your bonnet of your car. These ones actually they're slow as they're coming out. Whereas the other ones, you know, push it out. These ones actually have the force the other way around. Don't know quite how to describe it, but yeah. And then simply putting it away. Putting it away. I'm going to try and do this with one hand. You simply just undo the blue things again. I clip them, and I don't know if I'll be able to do it with one hand. There we go. I did. So yeah, just slide it back in. So you lift it up. It's easy enough to lift up and slide back in and push in, and that's it. Got to do something with this, keeping this cable tidy, you know. Because you don't want to go nipping that. As a rule, generally when I'm putting it away, I make sure the cable's out the way, or you could run some sort of you know, apparatus as to, yeah. So just one last time, so just drag it out, let it tilt, and I'm just gonna pull that cord out the way. There we go. Yeah, so it just tilts down, slowly comes down. As I say, you can actually push it down so it comes down quicker if you want, so you don't have to wait for it, but you know. And those struts are strong enough to hold it. At some stage I may just put a strap from there down to the floor, just to take the weight when it's extended at its fullest. But that's about it. I mean, that's phase one. Phase two, I'm going to do something a little bit different. As I say, I'm going to narrow the slides, because at the moment I can't open the drawer when this is down, obviously. So I'm going to move that across so I can open this drawer, because that has all my cooking utensils in it, and also has a table on the top of it. But yeah, that's about it. So hopefully that's given you some ideas on what I've done. And as with all of my videos, look, this is what I've done. You know, please make up your own mind whether it's suitable for what you want to do. I'm not a professional, you know, so please, you know, take care of what you're doing, and all take care that your responsibility's on you, all right, to make sure that it's all safe and everything else. And if you've got the better ideas, just leave a comment below, like the video if you can, and I'm going to post videos regularly of Gen 2 stuff, so if you subscribe you'll see that I'm posting quite a few different things. There'll be a couple coming out today, and then I've done a lot of mods on the Gen 2, so you know, anyway, hope that helps.